just in. There was a time when university marketing meant handing out brochures of happy students sitting under a tree. Maybe toss in a few drone shots and call it a day. That time is over. According to research shared by The Conversation, American public universities are now adding chief marketing officers or CMOs to their top teams at a record pace. The twist? They're doing it while slashing faculty budgets and navigating one of the most challenging financial periods in decades. So why are more universities hiring marketing execs just as the money dries up? And what can small business owners learn from it? Let's unpack the findings. From football ads to funnel strategy. Once upon a time, university marketing was all about visibility. Billboards on highways, branded pens at career expos, and brochures with vague words like excellence and diversity. Now it's all about performance. Today's university CMOs are expected to drive enrollment like marketers drive sales. Their tools? Not pom-poms or posters, but data, segmentation, and conversion tracking. According to the study by Professor Prachi Gala and her colleagues, universities that added a CMO between 2010 and 2021 saw, on average, a 1.6% increase in student enrollment. That may sound small, but in tuition terms, that could mean millions in revenue. The takeaway? Clear messaging and coordinated outreach work, even in higher education. Marketing works better for buyers than donors, however. This is where it gets interesting. The research also found that having a CMO didn't improve endowment performance. In some cases, it even made things worse, especially when the CMO had an MBA, came from the corporate world, and was new to the institution. Now, before we all dunk on MBAs, this isn't about competence. It's about context. Selling a degree is not the same as inspiring someone to hand over $10 million for a scholarship fund. Marketing to donors requires deep relationships, institutional memory, and a sense of shared mission. That's a different playbook. Universities are feeling the marketing pressure. Why the hiring spree now? Simple. The market is shrinking. Since 2010, college enrollment in the US has been dropping. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated that trend. Public funding is down. International student numbers are expected to fall. In short, there are fewer people to sell to and less money to sell with. And universities, especially public ones, can't lean on prestige like Harvard. They're competing with private colleges, online degrees, and even job training platforms. Enter the CMO. Their job? Make the university's value clear to skeptical students and parents. Explain why 4 years and a 5-figure loan makes sense in a world that now offers boot camps, AI certifications, and TikTok side hustles. Sound familiar? If you run a service business, this is your world too. Shrinking attention spans, distrust of institutions, DIY alternatives around every corner. The best CMOs are not running flashy ad campaigns. They're solving coordination problems. At many large universities, each department historically did its own thing. Biology had one tone, law had another. Communications? Completely different language. Now, marketing teams are operating more like internal agencies. They help align messaging across research centers, admissions, alumni, and fundraising. They run targeted ads. They test value propositions. They respond to crises. And yes, they still make a few brochures. It's a shift from decoration to strategy. But here's where it goes wrong. Of course, not everyone is thrilled. Faculty critics argue that hiring more execs while cutting teaching staff sends the wrong message. Others worry that branding risks oversimplifying academic missions in the pursuit of revenue. And the research suggests they have a point. Not all CMOs help. In fact, corporate-style marketing skills can backfire when transplanted into relationship-based systems like fundraising. So what's the fix? Universities need to define what success looks like before hiring. Is it enrollment, visibility, donations. Once that's clear, they can hire the right leader for the job with the right background. Someone who knows the context and has the credibility to lead across departments. Here's how small businesses can actually apply this. You might not have $1 million marketing budget or an internal agency team, but the lessons still apply. Number 1, define your message, not just your logo. Universities that clearly explain what makes them different attract more students. Same goes for service businesses. People want to know, why should I trust you? Why now? Number 2, match the role to the goal. Not every marketing hire can do everything. Need leads? Find someone strong in performance. Need loyalty or brand equity? Look for relationship builders. Number 3, use marketing to solve operational chaos. Marketing isn't just about promotion. It's about clarity. A strong message helps sales, hiring, onboarding, and referrals. Universities are learning this the hard way. You don't have to. Number 4, don't wait for a crisis to get strategic. Universities brought in CMOs because they had to. You have the chance to think ahead. Want a simple way to start? You don't need a CMO. You need a message that works. My 5-minute marketing fix will help you write one sentence that explains what you do, why it matters, and why someone should care. You can download it for free in the description below, or go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. Because when the budget tightens and the pressure rises, clarity is the best investment you can make. But what about you? Have you ever hired a marketer who just didn't get your business? What happened? Let me know in the comments. I'm Vicky Sidler from the Strategic Marketing Tribe, and I post helpful news updates for small businesses every day.